Hello and welcome to my channel. I'm Lydia with Raindrop Lila, and today I want to share with you guys this prayer journal. And technically it's pretty thick. This journal is 35 pages if you count them like this. This is a page, but then it's actually 70 sides. So if you go 1, 2, 3, 4, so that's kind of how it makes sense to me. So 35 pieces of pages and then 70 different sides. Okay, so basically I originally created this journal as a prayer journal, and so I have a lot of my Bible study type of digitals in here. There's going to be a lot of Bible verses, and then you'll see a lot of like images, like art images of Jesus in here. And when I finished the journal though, I was actually also working on these at the same time, and I thought this looks so cute in here. I mean, the colors are perfect and she's so darling. And so I decided to include her and also these other little beautiful butterfly girls. And so basically they're backed up on book page, and I actually Mod Podged the top of them. And you can see, I think they're so cute. I have these in my shop actually, the digital in my shop, and I love the way they look, and I think they're so cute. It also reminds me of the song Jesus Loves the Little Children. So I think they are so cute. I just love them. So anyways, I will link all the digitals that I use down below so that you can have them. And so basically I included them in here. You can keep them like this if you want. You can tuck them all in here, or you can actually remove them and you can just use this one. This image right here is actually a freebie. So if you join my Facebook group, I put freebie digitals on there. And also if you check YouTube, I'm gonna try to start posting on YouTube, but I'm not sure of the quality in the community section. So you can I think you can right click and save. So I'll post them there. But you guys might want to just join my Facebook group for the freebies, because I think the format is a little bit different. And so anyways, so this one was a freebie, but how pretty is that? I love this. Okay, so these can all get tucked in here, and I'll show you guys this. This is from my William Morris kit, and so is this right here. And then this actually opens up, and it's actually, let's see, I only tied it once so it doesn't get knotted up, but it looks like I'm still having a bit of trouble. I love having like I doubled up the strand, see that? Because I love that. I love all the texture that it gives you. But when you tie it, you're probably just gonna want to tie it once, so that'll keep it kind of closed, but it won't tangle up, because I think I actually did a half bow and that's why I tangled it up. But anyways, and inside I have just some printables with some verses, and then a little tag, another tag in there. Okay, and then this, once you use the pieces inside, what you can do is you can add your journaling. You can fold it up and just add it back in here if you wanted to, or tags. So that's that. Okay, so I wanted to show you the journal. It's pretty chunky, and this is all hand. I have a lot of hand stitching on here, and just like nice different fabrics. It feels really good because it's like a soft cover, but it's also a cardstock inside. But I sewed all this fabric on top, and then I made a fabric rose on here. And then I sewed different pieces of fabric as kind of like the leaves on here. And then here I have a little safety pin, and I attached this little key charm on there. Okay, so now I'm gonna open it up. Oh, I was also gonna say that if you want, you can also just decorate the journal with these. Like, how cute is that? Now you can journal on the page and then just add these in there, or you don't even have to use them in the journal. I added a lot of different pieces in here, so you can kind of take them out. You can decorate the journal throughout with it, or you can add them to another journal. It's up to you. But it's also a fairly thick journal with a lot of pages. You'll see as I go through it. I should show you guys this. Okay, and then this, I'm including this in there. It's almost like a floating pocket. And so you could just tuck it in, and you can take it with you if you're gonna journal. And it's got a pocket with all these little pieces. I guess I can start here and show you guys. All these little labels. This is, I think, from my William Morris kit. This is from my Olivia kit. I hope I'm focused. Okay, so I'm including this piece because I actually love using these in my journals. And you can decorate it or you can journal on it. And I included some of these. This is part of my cottagecore kit. So it's this with a beautiful garden. This, I believe this is my Tuscany kit, and this is perfect just for journaling, maybe a verse or a quote. This is the William Morris kit. I have some pretty paper. This is some of my marble paper, and I think the colors look really great. And this is really great also for collaging or just adding, to the pages. Using it in the journal anywhere. You can journal inside and then just tuck it into a pocket somewhere. Okay, and I have some large tags, another journaling card. I have some vintage paper also that I included, and then also this one. Okay, and then there's a little bit of then there's this piece of music sheet and some tickets. And so these are all great for using in your journals. It helps you get that. It's just nice to add all these different colors and textures. Okay. And this is the first pocket. I have these. This is actually a printable. There's a tag. And then I included some of this vintage notebook paper for journaling because I always love to use it in my journals because it gives me plenty of space for journaling. Okay, so for this side, I did some collaging on this side, and then this is a pocket. I love this paper. It has a little bit of a shiver to it, and then this is a tag. This is from my Sisters in Bloom collection, which is part of this collection. Okay. I have kind of a mix of different digitals in here that I used, and then some of these are actually scrapbook paper. This is a little ruffle I made, a label, and then this is just some paper from my Etsy shop, some printables. So I usually love when I start a journal, I either write the year or a quote or a Bible verse down on the front page. So that's why I added this label here. Then there's another pocket, and I love this page. I think it's so pretty. Let's see if it's focused. Okay. And then the back of it is all collaged. Isn't that pretty? I love all these prints. These are all from my Etsy shop, all of these. If I miss a digital, because I know I use a lot of them, just let me know below if you're wondering which one it is. Just tell me the timestamp and I will try to find it for you, because I have I have so many digitals in my shop and they're even hard for me to find, but at least I kind of know how to look for them. I'm trying to name each collection so that it's easier to find them. But yeah, I love making digitals, so I have a lot of digitals in my shop at this point, but I also love to mix them up because you get such a nice mix of colors and styles. And so yeah, like I love to do these collages like I did on there. I think that was really fun. I haven't done that. I feel like I haven't done that in a while, so I'm trying to do more of that. Okay, this is actually a scrapbook paper. I actually try to use more scrapbooking papers that I have in this journal and mix them up with digitals. And I think that's a really great idea because I have so many and I'm trying to go through my stash. Okay, so here is a tag and I just stapled it on there with this bit of fabric. And I just love that verse. Okay, this is from my Tuscany collection, and I have another piece of just writing like a notepad paper, and I love that it looks old. Okay, and that gets tucked in here. I have a little tuck spot right here. Let's make sure it's focused. I think she's so pretty. Now, I also wanted to mention that when you see images like this is an art image, so it's not a photograph. It's not going to be like perfectly sharp. I think it's very beautiful, and I love artwork, so I love to use it in my journals. And so same with these. These are like watercolors, so this is not a photograph. I have to mention it because I had one lady mention that my digitals weren't sharp, and actually she referred to them as photos, but they were actually art prints. They were like even abstract art prints where you just kind of journal on top of them. So I want to make sure you guys know that these are not photographs. These are art prints, and so you're not gonna have like a perfect photograph, I suppose. I don't even know how to explain it, but I love them. I mean, I'm a photographer, and I know the difference between a photograph and like using like a higher end camera and like your phone. And so definitely I do edit all my pictures, but there's certain images that are just meant to be more artistic and even more abstract maybe. And even these ones here, what I did was I actually used some Mod Podge on top of them. And so that causes a little bit of a, it makes the colors brighter, I think, on these. But if you want a brighter color, you can also print on like a glossier paper or like a professional paper. So you can do that also. But anyways, I think these are beautiful. I love them so much. I printed them out in this size, and I also printed them out as 5x7, so kind of like half the size. Just because I love working with them so much. I think they're so adorable, and they're just so cute. I just love them. Okay, so I just wanted to make sure you guys knew that I do have like artistic prints, and I do try to give a really good representation of what they look like. Okay, Let's see. Okay, this opens up and you have a bunch of journaling space in there, okay? And it tucks in here. This is actually scrapbook paper. And I have a little ruffle on the side here. This is from a music book, and I love the texture. It's a little bit thicker than regular book print. And this is just another piece of book print. This is one of my digitals. I think this is from my William Morris collection. Okay, so this one, let's see how this comes out. Okay, I have this art image, and I love this because it looks like it's Jesus looking for that one lost sheep, and I just love this so much. And then I have this little tag here. And then this right here actually comes off, and let's see. Okay, so this is actually an old book page, and how pretty is this yellowing? I just love that yellowing, and I think it works so well in here. Okay, so then this gets, I just like to attach it like this, and you can also keep in mind that if you have like journaling you want to keep private, you can just tuck it in like that behind it, and you can have layers, and it kind of keeps things out of sight. So I kind of like that idea because then I don't have to worry about my journaling being too public, I guess, especially if I'm gonna film something, and it's kind of nice to have some privacy. That way I can write more freely, if that makes sense. Okay, plenty of journaling space, and I actually made these just basic notebooking paper in different shades. I have like a pastel kit, and I have like a darker kit too, and I just love these. I think they work really well in a Bible journal, and even just for journaling, like a journaling journal where you want to use and fill it up. This is perfect. And if you want to cover it up, again, you can just move this right on top of this and you're all set. Or what I love to do is add like an image like this on top of it, and it kind of covers up most of it. So that's just another tip. And then how pretty is this? I love that. Okay, and then again, some journaling space. This is really pretty for like a verse that you want to kind of highlight. Have a ruffle here. Have a tuck spot here. This is from my Olivia Grace collection, and this is from, I think it's called The Cross. Jesus and the Cross. I have a new kit that I made with a bunch of different verses like this, and the images. It's kind of like a bigger kit with all these in there. So, and then this is actually it's a paper kit that I have with like background papers, and this I believe is called The Cross and Resurrection of Jesus Christ. I think that's what it's called. I'll link everything below so you guys have it if you guys want to check it out. Okay, and then I have this page, and I love this. There's a little ruffle and some vintage. This is some antique lace that one of my friends sent me, and I just love it so much. I think it's so pretty. Okay, again, a lot of room for journaling. This is an old letter. Again, lots of white space either for journaling, or you can do collaging on it too. Again, here is perfect for journaling. Then here, I love this image. I actually did this, but I don't think this is in my shop. I just printed it and used it, and I just love it. Okay, some music sheet. I have scrapbook paper, planner type of paper, but this is like perfect for journaling. And then this cross tag. I love this image so much. Okay, another tag. And I love this image. It feels like he's in a garden alone praying. And it reminds me of the passage about how he was praying right before he got arrested. Okay, and then there's a verse. Some more space for journaling. This I think is called Daisy, my Daisy collection. Okay, here I have a pocket with more paper for journaling. And then this also is perfect for journaling. I have this here this is just a verse. And then this is perfect for journaling and it's printed front and back. Okay. And I like to tuck it in. I just feel like it gives it a bit of interest by doing that. I hope I'm focused. Every time I move something around, like I do anything, the focus goes off. So I'm trying to just be mindful of that. Okay. I love this image. It's so pretty. More journaling paper. I have these pretty buttons. I love this image right here. I think it's so beautiful with Jesus at the table doing communion with all his disciples. I think that is so pretty and just special. I think it reminds us too about communion and doing communion, but also about the story of his death and resurrection. Okay, you open this. I have another pocket there. I'm gonna try to go faster. I feel like I'm really kind of slow and I don't want this to be too long. I really love this this little tag with this garden. I feel like it really represents like a prayer spot because it's secluded and it looks so private. So, okay, here's another one with Jesus, and again it looks like he's in a secluded private space, and I love the sun up there. It's almost like he's looking up and praying to the Father. And then this, I decided to add this tag because it reminds me of the week before the crucifixion when he came in on the donkey and everybody was laying down their clothes and the palm tree leaves, and they were honoring him like a king, and that was right before they crucified him. So I felt like this was fitting. Okay, and then there's this one, and I love this one too. It looks like he's looking down at the city, almost like he's praying, and again, he's kind of separate from everybody. Okay, so this right here, I have this is basically some vintage checks. It's actually a printable that I have, and I have this one in different colors, but I love that. Isn't that pretty? I seem to have a lot of teals going on in this journal, so it just seemed fitting. But this printable actually has different colors, and I have the front and back for them. And so if you see that, it has the back is in reversed, almost like the ink went through. And so that's how it's printed. And the cool thing is, since this is lighter, you can actually journal on this side, and then you have the image on this side. So if you wanted to, you can just fold it like this, and you can have your journaling on the inside, if that makes sense. Okay, so I'm going to tuck this in here. I was hoping I do a really quick job of the film, of the flip through, but I feel like I'm explaining a lot now. I'm just trying to kind of explain my inspiration and also kind of like what I'm using. Okay, so this turns over and then this lifts up, but this also comes off. So let's see. So see how that comes off? So you can pull it out and you can move it anywhere you want, but I just have it here. Okay, let's see. And then this gets tucked in there also. Okay, so this is the cross, and what you can do is, if you wanted to, you can also use this as another tuck spot. So you can tuck like a letter in there, or journaling card if you want. This comes up, and this is just some more journaling space. And then I have this tag, which is just right there. Okay, so then this is another, it's a book page, and there's a pocket here. And I love this with the multiple sheet. It looks like they're like down in the valley somewhere between like the mountains maybe. Okay, and I want to show you a close-up of this. I really like this. This is part of my daisy kit. I think it's so pretty. Okay, and then this right here, just such a beautiful image. Again, it reminds me of prayer, like, you know, your prayer time. This opens up, and then you have a little tuck spot here. And these ones are part of the Olivia Grace with these pretty florals, and then this is part of my William Morris kit. And I think I printed this one for the page so that I can get a smaller version of it. I think that's what I did, yeah. So you guys keep that in mind, that anything that you like, any like digital that is full size, you can always print it smaller as a journaling card, and that it's like such a cool idea. Okay, more journaling space. And I have this right here also that comes off, and so this is the page, and then what I have, let me show you guys. So this is basically like it's like a trifold card, and so you have plenty of room for journaling inside. And what I do is, again, I like to wrap it around here because it gives you interest. So I love the way that looks. Okay, and so now I'm just going to attach this on here like that. And then on this side, I have this envelope that tucks in there, and then I have this tag. Okay. And this is another pocket. Some vintage paper. These are printables in my shop. This is a journaling card that I made. This is a tag. I hope and then this is a tag. And this is another piece of paper, perfect for journaling on or collaging or using in the journal. Okay. Okay, and I love this page right here. I think it's so pretty. This actually here, okay, so this is actually a tag that comes off. Okay. You can tuck it back in here. This is actually glued down right here, okay? But this also comes out. Okay, and this is almost like a little notepad with some pieces of paper. You can journal in there, you can collage in there, and you can even glue things on top like collage. And so that just tucks in here. This is like a little pocket. And then this is the back pocket. And again, more journaling cards, tags, this notepad paper. And then I have these pretty printables, which I distressed a little bit with some ink. And I think it's so pretty. Again, perfect for journaling, Bible study notes. Okay, so these get tucked in here. Okay, and that is the flip through. Again, lots of stitching. And so this is very vintage style, so you're gonna have like those perfect imperfections. It's not meant to be completely perfect. You'll see like pieces are sticking out, and I love that. I feel like it gives a lot of character to the journal. And so that's it, and this is all these pieces will be coming with it, just like that. This gets tucked in. I'd love to hear what you guys think about it. If you guys have any questions, please comment in the comments below. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.